Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're smiling because today I'm going to tell you a secret, not the kind of secret you can Google, not the kind you'll hear in a TED Talk or find in a business book. This is the secret I wish someone had whispered to me when I was young and foolish. Are you ready? Make sure you win. Silently. Yes, silently, not loudly, not with firecrackers, not with a parade, not with a loudspeaker. Screaming, hey, look at me. I made it win silently. You see, in today's world, everyone wants to go viral. Everyone wants to be noticed. They want to show off their shoes, their car, their fake Rolex, their rented apartment. That looks like a palace just to say, I'm winning, but real winners, real champions, they don't talk, they walk. Let me give you a quick story. Some years ago, I attended a business conference in Singapore. Everyone in the room was dressed modestly, simple suits, clean shoes, not too flashy, but then in walks this man. You couldn't miss him. He had a gold chain, so massive. I thought he stole it from a pirate ship or maybe melted down a trophy and wore it around his neck. His shoes were shiny like he had just moonwalked out of a fashion magazine, and his sunglasses indoors. He looked like a walking Instagram filter. He sat next to me and immediately began talking, not talking, announcing, I just closed a $10 million deal last week. He boomed loud enough for the waiters to hear, I fly business class only. He added as if I had asked. He was name-dropping billionaires, flaunting photos of cars and throwing around buzzwords like synergy and scalability, hoping to impress anyone listening. But here's the plot twist. 10 minutes later, the same man leaned over and asked me very politely, mind you, if I could buy him a coffee because he had forgotten his wallet. My friend, when you are truly successful, you don't need to talk so much. You don't need to perform. In Africa, they say the empty calabash makes the loudest sound. In China, we say the loudest duck gets shot first. And in business, the one talking too much is usually bluffing. If you're doing well, let your life speak for itself. Success is like perfume. You don't need to pour it on people, just a little, and the room will notice. So stop announcing your win. Win so quietly, they have to investigate the noise. People think success should come with music and fireworks. You think you'll be standing on a hilltop with wind blowing your jacket like a superhero movie, but no, winning doesn't feel like that. Winning feels like you're still behind, you're still grinding, you're still figuring things out, and that's the trick. When I built Alibaba, people didn't believe in me. Even my family thought I was crazy. They said, Jack, you're an English teacher. What do you know about the internet? I said, I don't know, but I believe I worked. I failed. I worked. I failed again. And when we finally made it, I didn't go around saying, look, I'm the richest man in China. No, I just went to sleep because I was tired. Real winning is quiet. It's humble. It's peaceful. It's not Instagrammable. It's not filtered. It's not loud. It's just done. Let me ask you something simple, but very important. What do you do when you win? When something good finally happens in your life, what's your first instinct? For most people today, it's not to sit down and thank God or plan the next step. No, it's to grab the phone, open Instagram or Facebook and shout to the world, look at me, I'm winning, but let me give you some wisdom. If you post your success too early, before it is stable, before it is mature, before you understand it deeply, you're like a chicken that starts dancing in front of a fox. The chicken thinks it's celebrating, but the fox thinks it's dinner. People shout, I got a new job before they've even met their boss. They scream, I launched my new business before they've made their first sale. They post, I found the love of my life. And 2 weeks later, they quietly delete the post and change their relationship status back to, it's complicated. Why does this happen? Because they got too loud, too fast. They celebrated too early. They exposed what they should have protected. Let me tell you something powerful. You must protect your blessings, cover your dreams until they are strong enough to stand on their own. Win first, win completely, win with evidence. Then don't even announce it. Just disappear into excellence. That's one of my favorite habits. I let success speak for me. I let people guess what I'm doing. I let them assume I'm losing broke, irrelevant, when in reality, I'm just reloading, preparing, building. That's the power of silence. When you win silently, you move in a way that shocks the world, not by noise, but by results. You must protect your blessing. Win first. Win big, win completely, then disappear into excellence. Yes, disappear. Not because you're hiding, but because you are too focused, too driven, too busy creating the next level of your life to waste time shouting about the current one. You see, not everything precious needs to be displayed. Diamonds are formed in the dark. Gold is found underground. The most valuable things in life are discovered quietly, not announced loudly. In today's world, everybody wants applause for every small step. You eat a salad one day. Now you're a fitness guru. You write one paragraph. Now you're an author. You pray once. Now you're a prophet. But real success is not in doing something. Once it's in consistency, it's in mastery. It's in doing it again and again until it becomes who you are. So when I say win first, I mean get results that are undeniable. When I say win big, I mean build something solid, something that can't be shaken by one bad month or one negative comment. When I say win completely, I mean achieve success. That doesn't just look good on the outside, but feels good on the inside. Peaceful, strong, quiet, and then disappear. Not from life, not from your purpose, but from the noise. Disappear into your craft. Disappear into your routine. Disappear into your routine. Let your success be like a sunrise. Beautiful, powerful, and impossible to ignore, but never loud. When you truly win, people will notice. Trust me, they'll talk, they'll wonder how you did it. They'll ask, when did all this happen? And you'll just smile, sip your tea, and say, while you were watching others, I was working on myself. That is how champions move in silence with purpose. Let me now give you some practical advice, because I don't just want to inspire you, I want to arm you with tools. Avoid premature celebration before the baby is born. Don't celebrate the gender reveal party like you've won the lottery. Anything can still happen. Don't tell the whole village you're going to Dubai just because your visa got approved. Wait until the plane takes off. I once told my friends, I'm going to start an internet company. They laughed. One even said, Jack, can you even spell internet? So I stopped talking. I started building. Talk less, work more. Let your results be louder than your mouth. Stay under the radar. You ever heard of stealth mode? It's how smart startups work. They operate quietly until their product is ready. No noise, no marketing, just work. You too must learn stealth mode in life. Don't tell everyone your next step. People can't ruin what they don't know. Success is like a plant. If you dig it up every time to show your friends the roots, it will die. Nurture in silence, grow in silence, then one day your tree will bear fruit and the whole world will see it without you saying a word. See, build unshakable confidence. Why do people shout when they win? Because deep down they're insecure. They want validation. But when you know your value, you don't need applause. You know who you are. You know what you've done. You don't need 10,000 likes to believe in your journey. When I started Alibaba, I told myself, Jack, even if nobody claps for you, clap for yourself. You must become your own cheerleader, but do it in your room, not on the street. Let me tell you how silent winners operate. They don't compare. They're not looking at what their neighbors are doing. They're focused. They know everyone has a different race. They delay the announcement. They don't show the cake before it's baked. They announce success only when it's irreversible. They outwork an outing while others are partying. They are planning while others are shouting. They are strategizing. I had a friend who used to mock me. He said, Jack, you're always working like an ant. No fun, no swag. Now I run an empire. He runs a Facebook page full of motivational quotes. He doesn't follow. Let's talk brain science, my friends. Studies show that when you talk about your goals, your brain releases dopamine, the same pleasure chemical you get from actually achieving them. So if you say, I'm gonna lose 10 kiwis of Ys and you post it online, your brain says, yay, we did it even though you're still holding a donut. This is why most people don't follow through, because talking feels like achieving. It's a trap. But if you don't talk, your brain stays hungry. You stay focused, you stay motivated, because there's no reward until the real thing is done. So keep quiet, let your brain starve until the results are real. Listen, not everyone clapping is clapping for you. Some are clapping because they know you will fall later and they're warming up. Some people don't hate you, they just hate that it's you who succeeded before them. So protect your peace. Don't feed your haters with your joy. Keep your success sacred. You are not in a competition with anyone. You are in competition with your old self. That's the only scoreboard that matters. Let me give you an example. Even Jesus, the most powerful man to walk the earth, would heal people and say, "Shh, don't tell anyone." He could have said, "Hey everyone, I just walked on water. Follow me on TikTok." But no, why? Because real power doesn't need to boast. Real miracles don't need marketing. Learn from that. You ever seen bamboo grow for the first 5 years? It looks like nothing is happening. It's just roots growing underground. Then in the 6th year, it shoots up 80 feet in just 6 weeks. People think it's magic, but it's not. It's preparation. So when you're grinding, building, failing, learning, people will say he's wasting his time. Let them say it. Then one day you rise and they say, "Wow, overnight success." You smile and say nothing because you know it took years. If you must speak after winning, do it with humility. Say, "It's been a journey, I'm still learning. I thank the people who helped me. I'm grateful." Don't say I'm better than you. Look at me now. Haters, you wish you were me, because pride is the fastest way back to the bottom. The higher you go, the softer you must speak, because even a whisper can echo from the mountaintop. Let me leave you with this. Success is not for noise. It is for purpose. Don't waste your energy trying to prove people wrong. Use your energy to prove yourself right. Don't let your ego write checks that your hustle can't cash move like a storm cloud. Silent but powerful like a tiger in the grass, like a seed underground like Jack Ma. Quiet, poor, and planning to shock the world. So remember, win, but win silently. Grind, but grind. Humbly succeed, but succeed privately. And when the world finally sees what you've built, they'll ask, "Where did you come from?" And you'll smile and say, "I've been here, working, waiting, winning. Thank you."